So today we'll see functions, how functions works in Swift. So for this, what I will do, I will open Xcode. I will create a new playground file and a blank one, and then I'll name it as functions dot playground. I'll be saving this inside iOS January 2018 weekday batch and Swift basics. Fine. So we'll be having over here, and after this I'll remove this str from here. Right, now we are having a blank playground file. Now in C we are having some functions. We have created some functions that are normal function, right? Function with returning a value, function with parameters, right? So we have seen those types of functions in C. So in Swift also we are having same types. So C, but a syntax is different. So how to declare a simple function? To declare a function, you will be needing one keyword, that is func, right? Then your function name, then opening closing brackets. Why we need this opening closing brackets, non brackets? To have parameters, right? Now then a scope of your function defining with curly brackets. So this is very simple syntax to declare a function. So we have declared one function which is not having any return type, which is not having any parameters. It will print directly code. Fine. See here, currently we are not getting this code cool in our output area. Why? Yes, we haven't made a call to this function. To call this function, what we need to do? I need to call it by function name, right? Function name. Now see, we are getting output over here, code cool. Fine. Now another type is, so to write another function, I need again a func keyword, then function with parameters. We can call it as params. Okay. Now inside brackets we can have parameters. So in the function, if I want to get a variable a as a parameter, then we need to write a colon its data type. Are you getting this? It's data type. So what is the data type? I will have integer and then again curly brackets. So what it will do? It will have a as a parameter.
So can we write A on like because this create will
No, you need to provide data type because it is a declaration. You are doing a declaration. In if you are having a parameter and in a function definition you are using it, that means you have to declare it somewhere. So we are declaring it over here, right? It's just a declaration. Now see over here, I can use a print value of a. I can have a value with this syntax. Fine. So a will print its value. Presently it's not printing because we haven't called this function. So to call this function, what we need to do, function with parameters, and here we need to put a parameter value. Fine.
Function with parameter or syntax है.
Yes. Function with parameters. This. No, this is the simple function name. You can have any name to a function. Fine. Now see, we are getting value of a 10. That means function is working. Fine. Now next is C here.
So A is semicolon 10 is another A.
Yes, we need to write a colon 10. Right. Now what if we don't want to write a variable name over there, right? So for this you need to put underscore over here just before the variable name and space. So you don't you can now this time we are not writing a over here, we are just passing the value. So this is also you can do. Are you getting this? See here, Xcourse intelligence will tell you that here is a parameter type a colon int. That means instead of a colon int, you need to provide an integer value. So I'll be providing 20, then it will give you 20. Value of a is 20. Ignore the error. Right? Now you can use underscores. Right? Also, you can use these params inside with params underscore. What I will do, function with param. No, I'm doing it wrong. Just hold on. I'll make it underscore is for this variable, right? Uh, let's call it. To call this function, we'll be needing a colon 20. See here. Now it should be like this. Function with param 20. Right? So you are getting a value is 20. So this is another type. Yes, here you need to write param. But why? Because this param is a function inside a function name. It is treated as a function name, and this is your variable. Are you getting this? Now this is treated as function name. We are not using params inside over here, inside the function body, right? Or we are not allowed to use it, but it is inside a function name only. Are you getting this?
So what in case of two variables? We have to pass two parameters.
Two parameters. Then C will be having over here. Then B colon, here will get a double value. Fine. So colon double. Now here also we need to change the function with param int b colon double.
So for first argument, we don't need to specify that.
Yes, because of the function name. Now see here, 30.99, right? So we can call it as now see in over here I will add param 2, and here I will add param 1, and here we need to provide param 2. Are you getting this? So we can easily pass all the values over here. So we can print b as well, /n value b colon slash brackets b. We'll be having 30.99. Fine. Any problem in this? Ignore the error. Yes, this is simple declaration, right? Just like in C, we are doing a declaration when we write a definition, correct? When we write definition, at that time we need to declare it. Declare the parameters inside brackets, round brackets, so we can use it. Fine. So we are doing the same. Now another type C here. If I want to pass a reference of a variable to the function, then
Call by reference.
yes, call by reference. Then for this, what we'll do, function with reference, right? To have it as a reference, what we'll do, we'll have a over here, which is in out colon type will be integer. In out, it is one keyword used to have in out type. Okay, what's happening? Okay, a colon in out and then data type. Now when you call the function, what I will do, I will print over here, or instead of printing over here, I will change the value of a to 70, and from here when we call function with reference, at that time I will pass a variable name which we'll create over here, where c is equal to 10. So we are having 10 value over here for c, right? Now we are creating or passing the c to the function over here. Now after calling this function, I will print the value of c. What I will get? I should get 70. See, I am getting 70. Are you getting this? So we can change its value with using its reference. Function call by reference. Right? We have done this in C. Now this is the with parameters, function with parameters, and after this we are having a function with returning value. Function with returning value. So here I will write arrow. We can create arrow with hyphen and closing angular bracket, space, a data type which you will return from here. We need a return type. So the return type of this function is string now. Now this function needs to be written a string type of value. So here what we'll do, we'll create one string variable code cool the Gurukul coders. So we'll be having this str and we'll return this from a function. Fine. So we are returning a string value from here. So when you are calling a function, so I will get that value in this variable s. This function with returning value will return this value to the s, and if I print it, then it should get the value codekul the Gurukul for coders. See, right? Any problem in this? Very simple, right? Just a syntax is different. Now
तो फंक्शन कॉल कैसे करेंगे मतलब जैसे फंक्शन डिफाइन कर दिया उसके बाद फंक्शन कॉल कर सकते हैं कि बाद में भी कर सकते हैं.
yes, you can do it anytime, anywhere. You can call it anywhere. See here, if I remove this function name from here and I'll put it before the function definition, then what it's doing, it's showing me the same result, that function name, and this is the function body, right? But see here, what is the error? Use of unresolved identifier function name. So see here, when you declare a function over here, that means a declaration is inside, a declaration is over here, and you are calling it before the declaration, will be executing all these functions or all these statements line by line.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि जैसे अपन ने सी में हेडर फाइल डालते हुए उसका अगर बॉडी रहती है थोड़ी फंक्शन का फंक्शन डिफाइन करते हैं फिर मेन में कॉल करते हैं.
Okay, so you can, yes, you can write these functions in a class, right? The concept is class. We are using object oriented programming over here, so we'll be writing these functions inside one class. We'll be creating one object of that class, and from that object we'll call the functions.
That's what हम वो जावा में
Yes.
जैसे कॉल करते हैं
Correct.
सी सी प्लस में कॉल करते हैं
Correct.
तो वो बॉडी में कॉल करेंगे.
Yes, a simple this is simple playground file to learn how to write functions and all these things.
सर सीक्वेंस
Okay, that's fine, right? Any doubt? Can you create a function like this? Right, we'll be needing all these types. Fine.